Hello, this is your teacher Pedro Marin, and welcome to a new video of speaking Spanish the natural way, the easiest way. Forget about deep grammar, names of deep grammar. Today I'm going to talk about, I know that it's a hard subject, and is how to express the ing verbs from English when you're speaking Spanish. We know that we have the most common expression or the most common use of the ing verbs, we find it in the present progressive, past progressive. We are having a Spanish lesson. Estamos teniendo. Estamos viendo. We are watching. This is the most common translation for ing verbs. But we know that in English you need to use the ing ending for more than only the present progressive or the past progressive tenses. You use it in a lot of other situations, maybe too much, but in Spanish it's not always going to be translated in the same way. And that's very important for you to understand, because I know one of the difficult situations when you're learning a new language to be able to speak it fluently is that stop those thinkings, those thoughts, sorry. Because you're thinking, am I saying it the right way? This is the correct pronunciation? Am I using the correct grammar? Am I using it in the correct context? Because yes, for me, that's another way to seeing the learning of a new language. One of them is through grammar. The other one, or one of the others, is through comprehension. Every situation has a different comprehension depending on the situation where we can find it. So, English gerund, when is it used? And of course, our focus is not going to be on how to use the English gerund, is how to understanding or express it in Spanish. In English, gerund is formed by adding the ing and have different functions in a sentence. First function, the one that I told you in the present progressive. I'm reading a book. I was reading a book. Something that was in progress, something that is in progress. So in this case, we can use the ending endo, ando, endo, ando, just after the infinitive of an Spanish verb. Trabajar, we drop AR and we form trabajando. I am working, yo estoy trabajando. The sun is shining, brillando. Shining becomes brillando because of the context, the situation. I'm expressing what the sun is supposed to be doing right now. So that's why shining becomes brillando. Second situation, you use it in English to express an intention and purpose of doing something. Like in the future, I'm going to learn, I'm going to fight, I'm going to walk, I'm going to surf. I love it. I'm going to learn Spanish becomes voy a aprender. So I'm going to, when it's followed by another verb, and the intention is to express future intention, translated are as voy a. I'm going to, voy a. He is going to, ella va a. I'm trying to find my keys in this situation. Trying, estoy tratando. Still the same, the first case. To express an opinion or belief. Reference verbs. I like, I love recording, I love singing. I enjoy reading books. I hate doing homework. I hate Mondays, some people say. In this case, when we are using it in this context, they are translated as infinitives to Spanish. I enjoy reading books. It's going to be translated or understood as me gusta leer. I enjoy reading. Me gusta leer. I hate doing. Odio hacer. So different context, different translation. To express cause or reason. In this case, the following cases, they obey to two rules from English. One of them is using a gerund after preposition from, like in this case, from working, but we have it also that is expressing a causal reason. I'm tired from working all day. In Spanish, estoy cansado de trabajar. Because of working, de trabajar. That's how we say it in Spanish. I forgot to turn off the lights. I forgot turning off the lights. I forgot turning off. Me olvidé de apagar. Or olvidé apagar. Olvidé apagar. I forgot turning off lights. To express a condition or restriction, a limit. You can go out without asking. You can go out without asking your parents. Well, you can, but you're going to end up grounded. That's not good. So you can go out without asking. No puedes salir sin preguntar. Without asking, sin preguntar. I won't eat without washing my hands first. No voy a comer. No comeré sin lavarme las manos antes. Washing, lavarme. Why is that me placed after the verb? This is a reflexive verb in Spanish, lavarse. So we are going to change the pronoun at the end according to the person. Okay? The action falls on the same person who is doing it. But if you want to know more about reflexive verbs from Spanish, just contact me on the contact information and we can book a lesson starting from 30 minutes lessons. As a complement after a preposition, you remember that's the one that I told you two actions before? Okay, I'm bored of watching. Me aburro de ver. Estoy aburrido de ver. I'm bored of watching. I'm afraid of flying. Tengo miedo de volar. Melanie, María, is afraid of flying. María tiene miedo de volar. You see, in this case, the verb flying is translated or used in Spanish in the form of an infinitive. Same verb, different conjugation. And this is one of my favorites, or my favorite one. When we use gerund in English as subjects, as the main subject of a phrase, of a sentence. Swimming is a great way to stay in shape. So swimming is a great way to stay in shape. Nadar es una gran manera de mantenerse. Nadar, swimming. Cooking is my favorite hobby. Cocinar es mi pasatiempo favorito. In both cases, swimming is not a verb, it's not doing the function of a verb in the sentence. It's the subject. It's a subject like me, like you. Cooking is my favorite hobby. Sorry, my allergies are always with me. They are my companion. And I ask them not to come to my class, but they don't want. They were really excited about recording this video as well as me. Sorry. Trying to see life with a good, vibe, with a good energy. Even things that might seem as problems, it's good to see them as things. Playing the guitar, which I love, tocar la guitarra. It's another situation where you're using the verb playing as the subject of a sentence. In Spanish, we don't say tocando la guitarra. We are going to say tocar la guitarra. Reading is my way of relaxing. Getting sleepy. Leer es mi forma de relajarme. Learning. Walking is a great way to get exercise. Walking is. Caminar es. It is important to know and to say, to tell you that gerunds are used in other verb in other tenses, but that's too deep for today's class, for today's lesson. I think that's enough. Now I'm going to tell you, here's my contact information. At YouTube, you can find my contact information. I'm going to give you the answers from the article. You know, this article, you can find it on my blog. You can find this article on my blog. You can see it as many times as you want. You can also book me for another lesson, and I'm going to give you the answers for these exercises. Maria loves running early in the morning. María ama correr. María loves running. María ama correr temprano en la mañana. My dad and I tried fixing the car by ourselves. Papá y yo tratamos de arreglar. We try fixing, tratamos de arreglar. Diana went swimming last Saturday. Diana fue a nadar el sábado pasado. We are going to France next month. I hope so. Nosotros vamos a Francia. Vamos a Francia. I love eating chocolate bars. Me encanta comer chocolates. Walking is my favorite exercise. Caminar es mi ejercicio favorito. Maybe second. Singing is not easy as well as playing an instrument. Cantar no es fácil así como tocar un instrumento. Fighting for what I want is my duty. Pelear por lo que quiero es mi deber. Swimming goggles needed. You can find this next to pools. Lentes para nadar se necesitan. Se necesitan lentes para nadar. Not knowing what to do is difficult and stressing. No saber qué hacer es difícil y estresante. You see, we have different translations for this. It's not only the gerund that we know as endo and yendo. In a fewer words, we can say that there are many situations where we can get different translations from the ing verbs to Spanish. I hope you have understood and you can use this video to help you enhance, to help you improve in your Spanish. I'm excited to be here to help you. And also you can contact me for classes, for lessons. And please keep watching my videos. I'm going to try to upload new videos with different cases. If you want a different subject, please feel free to write on the comments and asking for a new subject. I will be glad to record it for you guys. Thank you. I hope to see you next time. Bye.